So today we're going to do descaling of the Keurig Duo, and we're going to use the Keurig Solution to do this today. And it's going to take you between 1.5 to 2 hours. I think it took me over 2 hours to do this descaling. You put the solution in, and you have to let it 12 cups on here and 12 ounces on here, and then you let it sit for 30 minutes. Then you flush it 3 times with a carafe at 12 cups. That takes about 10 minutes to do the complete cycle each time, and 2 or 3 minutes on this side. So you're looking at 1.5 to 2 hours to descale this. So let's get on with the video. Today we're going to descale the Keurig Duo, and when we put the power on, we're going to get a descale warning. So we're going to have to descale this today, and we're going to use the solution that Keurig has. Use this solution to do the cleaning today instead of using vinegar. So let's start. Get the power off. I'm going to dump the reservoir. There's some water in here. Dump that out. Now I have the filter in mind, so we're going to remove this filter. Remove this filter now and change the filter at the same time. If you don't have a filter, you don't have to worry about this step. Do that step when it's doing its cleansing. Dump this water out, and then I'm going to open up the Keurig cleansing. And start to do the process. I use the Keurig descaling solution today. It removes mineral buildup, fast acting and odorless, and it says use every 3 months. You know, the instructions are on the side here. So you have to pull that tab up here. Pull that tab up and read what it says. So we open it up here, and you can see that it's sticky there. It has instructions for the regular brewers with the water reservoir. It has special instructions for the Keurig Duo brewers. So step 1, turn the power off, which we did. Put the entire contents into this descaling into the empty water reservoir. And then make sure there's no K-cup in here or any grinds in here. And this is brew 12 ounces of the K-cup side and then 12 cups on the carafe side. We'll do that. It says dump this contents into the reservoir and fill this bottle up with water and dump it in. But if we only use one of these bottles, that would be enough to do the 12 cups and the 12 ounces on the K-cup side and the carafe side. We're going to have to add more water. So just doing this type of solution and filling up one bottle, it's not going to be enough. We're going to have to add more water. I'm going to add it up to the 12 here. Our descaling solution, and take this off. There's a seal on here. So I'll dump that in here. And it says that one of these full of water, I'm going to add more than one. It's not going to be enough to do the full brew cycle. Adding water here, and there's no smell to it. There's bubbling though. It only gives you 6 ounces here, or 6 cups here. So you're gonna have to add more. And some more water. So I'll add 2 containers of water here. So now I'm gonna brew on this side, the K-cup side first, so make sure there's no K-cup in there. And then we're going to do this to 12 cups on this side, so make sure there's no grinds in there or the filter in there. So we're going to do the K-cup first, the 12 ounces. So turn the unit on. Still shows descale here. So hit the K-cup side, 12 ounces, and hit start. K button to start it. It's going to take a few minutes to go through that. Then we'll do this one. I just finished doing this brew here. Now we do on the carafe side. Dump this out. On the carafe side. So you're going to do carafe, 12 cups, start. Now this is going to take about 10 minutes to do that. I'm going to switch the video to cleaning this filter. If you don't have the filter, you have to worry about this step. But if you have the filter, I'm going to show you how to do the filter. It'll start shortly here. Start brewing it on this side. It's starting now. So wait for that to do its cleansing. We're going to take the filter out. Just push the buttons here and remove that filter. And then we're going to rinse this off and then get a new filter. And it says in the instructions here, soak for 5 minutes and then rinse for 60 seconds. So we'll do that. We've got a cup of water here. Get the new filter in, soak it for 5 minutes. We're waiting for this to brew, clean, and we'll rinse this off. So our filter has been soaking for 5 minutes. Now we're going to rinse it for a minute here. Just rinse it for a minute. So rinse it for a minute there. Put it back in. Now your filter is ready to go back in once we finish our cleansing. Took about almost 10 minutes to do the 12 cups. Now shut the power off here at the element. Shut it off here. I'm gonna dump this out. And the next step is to wait 30 minutes to soak it through the system here. And you can see there's not much water left inside here. We're going to dump that too. And then let's let it soak for 30 minutes. Now, when you let it soak for 30 minutes, see, it says add water. When you let it soak for 30 minutes, it's going to, every 5 minutes, it's going to go off. So they want you to repower it back on. Every 5 minutes, it will automatically shut off. So every 5 minutes, you're going to have to put the power back on. So it soaks inside your unit here. That's the whole purpose, is it? To clean this inside of your unit. So we'll dump that water out and just let it soak here for 30 minutes. So after 5 minutes, it's going to shut off automatically. You have to turn it back on. Should come up, see right, 54, okay. Put it back on. Descale, add water. You have to do that every 5 minutes until the 30 minutes is up. The timer's almost done. The 30 minutes is almost up there. The power just went back off there. There's my timer. So now I'm going to add water to the reservoir and to clean this carafe out. Add water to the reservoir. Start the cleansing cycle. Once your soak is complete for 30 minutes, they want you to start, like, fill up the reservoir, clean the reservoir out, clean the carafe out with clean water, and then fill this back up. And then they want to do the carafe side first, then the K-cup side next. So 3 times on the carafe side, 3 times on the K-cup side. So rinse the carafe out. Take the reservoir out and then rinse it out. Add water. Get the reservoir filled back up. Now we're going to the carafe side. Just cleanse it. You're going to have to do it 3 times. The carafe, 12 cups, and brew. It'll take about 10 minutes to brew, I think, to clean that. There's our first rinse, just completing now, about 10 minutes. Just finishing up. $12 cups. We'll dump that out. Do our second rinse. Add more water. So we'll put our reservoir in there, the 12 cups. For a second rinse, so you want carafe, 12 cups, start. Starting to heat up. So here's our second carafe, 12 cup cleansing brew. Just finishing now. Takes about 10 minutes to do it. Dump this, add some more water, do it a third time. Just finished our second 12 cup cleansing here. We'll dump that. The reservoir is full. We'll do the final 12. And do the 12 carafe, 12 cups. So carafe, 12 cups. Start it. Third and final cleansing. It's our third and final 12 cup rinse the carafe. Just finishing up there now. We'll dump that out. Do our K-cup side. So we'll put our reservoir in there for the, we're going to do the 3 K-cup side there. And take 36 ounces. So again, the heating element's on, so we shut that off, hold it down here. We fill our reservoir back up with water. It's off now. Your measuring cup, K-cup side, so K-cup, 12 ounces. Brew. Should go faster. Shouldn't have to refill your reservoir. Should only be 36 ounces there. So the K-cup side goes a lot faster here. 12 ounces. Dump that out. Redo it 2 more times. K-cup, 12 ounces. Hit start again. So the second K-cup is almost finished. Just finishing up their 12 ounces. There it goes. Goes a lot quicker with the K-cup side. And you don't have to fill the reservoir up again. Enough for 3 of these. Third and last one. K-cup, 12 ounces. Brew. Starting now. Third and last one. Just finished the third K-cup side, 12 ounces. Now we're all finished. So you got to buy this Keurig thing, this descaling. You can have to add more water than what they say in the instructions. Make sure this is full because you want to do both sides, the carafe and the K-cup side. So the descale is still on. We'll shut it off, put it back on. If it's still on, we'll fix it. Show us descale is still on, even though we descaled it. Now, you hold the 8 and 10 button down, and you get rid of the descale. The 8 and 10 button here, hold it for about 5 seconds, 10 seconds. There it goes, it's gone. Your job is complete now. I'll just put my water filter back in, and we're finished. So to get rid of that descale, like I said, hit the power button to turn the unit on, then hold the 8 and 10 button down for 5 seconds, and your descale will be gone. Now, if you had the water filter, we'll put that back in right now. If you didn't, your job is complete. So it just goes in here, just fits in the bottom here. Just fits in tight there. It's back in there now. So we'll fill it back up with water, and we'll make our coffee here. Fill our reservoir up. And make a coffee here. Descale's gone now. So they're going to make a K-cup, a coffee here, and just going to do 6 ounces and brew. Now, a couple of things I noticed about the when I did the descale. When I used to do this 6 ounces before, it would always give me more than 6 ounces. It would give me more, almost like 8 ounces of water. So by doing the descale, I think it solved that problem with too much water. You set it for 6, you get more than 6 ounces. So ring that bell, you'll be notified next time I upload a video. I'd like to thank all my subscribers, all my new subscribers. Thanks so much for subscribing to my channel. Watch this for the first time today. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for taking the time to watch the video today. Have a great day, people.